Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us today. This is Biz from Busy Crochet. Hi. And this is my friend Pam. And
Yeah, I'm Pamela from Pam's Cozy Corner.
we are going to just talk today a little bit about how we came up with the idea for our crochet along and introduce ourselves to you because there's two different audiences happening. And just so that you guys know, this is pre-recorded, just because we have, camera jitters and we just wanted to have a nice, relaxing conversation, but bring you guys in on it. So, let's go ahead and just take some time and introduce ourselves. Pam, why don't you go first? Who are you? Let everybody know for the Busy Crochet group, like who's Pam from Pam's Cozy Corner?
Yeah, so I'm Pam's Cozy Corner, as I said before, and I started uh, the crochet when I was around 8 years old. I've been crocheting for a while. I even there was a time I used to make crochet dresses, and I will sell, and that's
Oh
how
wow.
it helped me even go to school. I helped pay part of my school. So after that, I went to college, and the college was free, obviously, where I come from. But um, it has helped me. And then crochet for a while, and moved to US about maybe 20 years ago. But and then I stopped crocheting for a while because I got busy with children. I have four
Mhm.
children, so I got busy, and then I was going to school. So after that was done, after I was done with school and the kids are out of the house, I decided to go back to my to crochet
Uh-huh.
business. And I really didn't start going to crochet business. First of all, I was trying to get out of debt. So I was just looking on the internet, and I found Dave Ramsey, and I started listening to him.
Mhm.
And whenever I was listening to him, there was this lady, Christy, I think it's Christy. She can't remember her name.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, why can I not remember her name? Because she's actually the reason why I ended up starting my crochet business to begin with.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Christy.
He was.
Christy.
Huh?
What is her name? You know what? I'm gonna look it up while you're talking.
Yeah. So yeah. So I was listening to Christy, and she was saying how you can do what you love while you're you get money while you do what you love. But that came about when was listening to Dave Ramsey, and he was introducing just people who work with him. So now I started listening to Christy, and then after a while, I decided what I was gonna do. So that's how I started my crochet business. So it was like going in. I wanna reduce my debt because I had a lot of debt, and
Mhm.
then listening to him through that, I found Christy, and from there, that's how Pam's Cozy Corner came about.
Gotcha. So her name's Christy Wright, and she used to
Okay.
work for the Dave Ramsey Network, and it was her book Business Boutique because I had found
Yeah.
her podcast back in I think 2018, and I was working in a corporate setting and didn't love my job and really wanted to branch out from there. So she's actually when I started listening to her, I went, wait, maybe I can do something with this. So
Yeah.
that
She's
is
the one who.
so funny that we both went into it for the same person.
Yeah, that's how I got into it. Yeah. So.
Well, that's awesome. So tell me about the dresses that you used to make.
Oh, I used to make just kids dresses. I even made one. I can't. The photo doesn't come out very well, but I just used to make like little girls' dresses. And
Oh,
my uncle had a shop, so I would take my dresses and put in his shop, and then he would sell for me, and then I'll go get more yarn and make more. So, and I was just making mainly. I would see one pattern, and then I just change some stuff myself and
uh,
do it another way. So whenever I was on vacation, that's what I did.
so you've
Make
kind of always been a designer.
yeah. So that's yeah, that's what I did so that I can get some money, even pocket money, and pay part of my fees to go to school. So
Oh, that's really cool. So you
yeah.
said where you're from, college is free. Where are you from?
Well, it was free then. I'm from Kenya, so we used to go to college for free. But now
Okay.
you have to pay for it. But
Oh, okay.
everyone used to go to college for free. So yeah,
Okay, cool. I know that that's a hot topic in the United States. So, yeah, no, that's really great. And so, um, I'm just gonna real quick for your people, just let people know who I am. I'm Biz from Busy Crochet. I started my design business. Not okay. I started designing about 2006-ish. Started my business about 2020 is when I got serious about it. Um, and I've just kind of I'm more of a blanket designer and Pam is more of a like you do a lot of garment wear and stuff like that. I don't
yeah,
understand garments, so when we got together and we decided that we were going to do a crochet along because we both have the same business coach. You are with Pam from Crochetpreneur, correct?
yes, I do.
Pam Grice, yeah. So am I, and we met in the same place. And but she's from Pensacola and I'm from Pensacola. So we thought, "Oh my gosh, we've got to get together for coffee." We got, and then we hit on the idea of doing a crochet along together.
Yeah,
And so we kind of needed to marry both of our styles where there's a garment, but it wasn't going to be super intricate because I am not a garment designer. So when we sat down, uh did we decide on a swimsuit cover that day, or did we talk about it a little bit before we decided on something?
we made and then we decided we're gonna look for something we can make. So we didn't
Mm.
decide on that very day. We decided after we came back, so we decided, okay, we're gonna let's make a gown. The second time we made, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we chose a stitch that we both liked. And I'm just gonna show people because I've got my sample here. Do you have your sample with you today?
Yeah, I do have my sample here.
Okay. So we both used this chevron stitch. Actually, I think mine is upside down. No, it's not.
Yeah, this one here.
But we both picked different colors. And we decided that we were going to use the same yarn. So we Pam chose Trubu because it's a bamboo yarn, and we thought, yes, let's do this. We're going to do this out of really natural products. So give me your honest opinion of your yarn.
Yeah, I had never used this yarn before, so
Me
I had
either.
seen the colors and I love the colors. So when I started using it, I found out it was so, to me, I don't know, but I found out it was so hard to use because it was splitting just more than I would have liked.
Yes.
So I went ahead and finished because I had already bought the yarn and
Same.
yeah, so I went ahead and finished it, but it was a chore for me to
Same.
use that yarn.
It was probably the
Mm.
hardest project that I have made in a really, really long time because it split almost every single stitch.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say though, it is soft as butter. It
Yes,
is
it's very soft.
just creamy and it is a dream to touch. Like when you've got your finished product there, it is so soft. Even my husband, who doesn't usually make much for comments about things, he went, "Wow, this is really soft," and he put it up to his face. And if you can live through just watching every single stitch because it splits,
Yeah.
I would recommend using this yarn. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The garment is so beautiful. The way you say it on the skin is so soft.
It
It's
is.
very soft. So I like the final product.
Yes,
But it was some because I had never used a yarn that splits like that. But
me either.
it's good. It's good for the product is good.
Yes, it is beautiful. And
Mm.
quite honestly, if there's anybody in Pensacola who wants my last 4 skeins, I will give them to you, because I don't ever intend to use it again, but it was beautiful for one project. But we are going to provide you. I mean, like I am making a second one for my daughter, and I found a different yarn that works a little bit better, and it's a little bit less expensive, and I think that we're gonna provide alternatives for you guys so that you don't have to necessarily use, and it's a DK weight, so you're not locked into using the True Boo. You can use any DK weight yarn that works for your gauge. So that, if you've got a product that you like that doesn't split, feel free to substitute that.
But if you can go, if you don't mind the splitting, because the final product is good, you can still use it.
For
Just
sure.
yeah, just working.
Absolutely.
It's gonna take you a little longer working with it. So
Yeah. I mean, it's not, we're definitely not saying don't use it. Just be aware.
hmm
Yeah. So when we decided what styles we were going to use, of course, like I said, I'm not a garment designer, so the thought of having to shape around anything really freaks me out. So I had asked you if you would be willing to do a robe, and your robe turned out so beautiful. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the features of it?
yeah, so I just made the robe. It's just it's continuous. Like it's not. You don't have to sew it together. It's just I
Oh,
made the panel, the first panel, the front panel, and then I divided for the arm over here, then continued with the back.
so there's no
Yeah,
sewing on yours.
yeah, and then and then the second sleeve is here, and then I finished the last part, the front part. So the
Wow.
only place that I sew together is the shoulders up here. I don't know if
Uh-huh.
I can see. Yeah, and the shoulders here.
Okay.
Yeah, shoulders here, and then I just put a single crochet on the.
I know those cameras are tricky, aren't they?
Yeah, that's tricky. So
Okay, so
yeah,
you edge your sleeves with a
with a single crochet here, and
okay.
then I also edge the front, like on the
Okay.
side over here
All
with a
right.
single crochet. So just single crochet,
Oh,
and
I
then
love that it's one piece. That makes it so much simpler.
yeah, it's one piece, and then I just put in some fringes down here just
Mhm.
because
What length did you go with for your fringe?
I went for 4 inches.
4 inches? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I did mine 6 because I was trying to hit a certain length,
Oh, okay.
but, they kinda curl up anyway. Um, they look like they're roughly the same length of yours anyway. Mine okay, so my first sample, which is this guy, was actually 4 panels. I made them all the same the same width. And only because I haven't done this before and I didn't think it through when I was designing it. So when I made the second one, I redesigned the back so that it's one panel so that they can get it, and I'm doing it this way mostly so that they can kind of customize it. Um based on, like if you want it wider, because we are including this in this pattern. We have small, medium, large, extra large, and 2X, 3X so that we can cover a range of sizes. But just in case people need to make it larger, I'm making mine in panels, and you will have to sew together on the shoulders, which is up here. I have a seam down the side as well. And then this, oh, I'm sorry, and then the front so that you can it creates more of a pullover, like a dress style. But I was also thinking, see, I did mine all the way to the end. Down, oof, there we go, down to the end. And I was thinking you could even leave, you know, start your seam here, and you could leave a little opening at the bottom if you wanted to be sassy or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my first garment, so I was so stressed out, and I remember texting you and being like, "Hey, is it supposed to be this width, or is it like, how do you do this?" And you were so kind and answered so many questions for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then on the bottom, I went with a 6-inch tassel. See, I'm just going to show you the yarn itself. This is like when you're working with it, this is what it does. It splits like that.
Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
but yeah, so let's talk a little bit about our patterns since they know how it's going to be constructed. Um, we're going to be Tell us how you're planning on making your pattern accessible. We talked about doing it on our blogs.
Okay, so my pattern will be on my blog for free, and then you can also get it if you don't wanna be on the website where there's all these ads. You can get it on Etsy, and you can also get it on Rivalry
Okay.
um for a fee.
Uh-huh.
So that is gonna be free on my and I only make mine in US terms. I don't know the
Mhm.
British terms yet. So it's just gonna be in US terms.
Okay.
And I also made a hat with mine. There's a hat here.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, this hat is an it's in another block hop right now, but you can get it early if you want to. But it's in next week. It's gonna be in a block hop, and
Okay.
then to top it up, I also made a bag. I'm making a bag for with it.
Oh,
So
cute.
it's
So there's like
gonna be a bag.
accessories with yours.
Yeah. So this ones I used different yarns. I just this one the back I used the lily uh cotton the
Sugar and
hundred
cream?
yeah, and
Mhm.
then this one I used because I wanted a little lighter, and this one is the four weight for but the worsted
Okay.
weight yarn. But this
Sure.
one is light, and it's the Lion brand 24/7.
Okay. That's a good brand too.
Yeah, so this one was good. This one wasn't splitting or anything, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Mine is just you're just going to be getting for mine there is the pattern. Obviously, it's going to be on my blog and all three sizes will be available. Are you putting all three sizes on your blog?
Yes, I'm putting all three sizes on my blog.
Okay. Same
Yeah,
for me.
I'm thinking of making the fourth size, and that one is going to be on the
The
pattern on
pattern upgrade.
the
Okay.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So check with that because we're like I said, we're pre-recording, so this video is going to be available. We're going to be posting it on Monday. So um check with you'll have to let us know if you have that fourth pattern in there.
Yeah, the pattern is written. It's just I'm going to add on that one. It's going to
Oh,
be
okay.
there.
So it is going to be part of your upgrade.
Yeah, yeah,
Alrighty.
it's going to be part of the one on Ravelry or the Etsy.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
And then we are going to for myself, I am going to have helper videos, which excuse me, mine is just going to show you how to assemble and how to do the stitch and stuff like that. So the stitch is the same. So even if you're choosing to make the robe one, you can use that if you want to use it to learn how to do the stitch and stuff like that. I'm going to have a little bit further where I show people how to assemble mine. It's just going to be a little doll sized one because I don't want to make a full one for for the videos themselves. So it's just going to be a mini version, but then we'll, be able to work through that. I'll tell you how to personalize it for upgrading the size and stuff like that. And then I'm also going to have an upgrade PDF that's going to be available. And the only, like uptick on mine is it's going to be in both US and UK terms. Other than that, it's just a matter of if you want to be able to not have to be on my blog with the ads and stuff like that. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
plus
that's what we're.
you can use the same if you want the back and you want the
Mhm.
hat, you can use your pattern the way you made yours. Just reduce whichever, and then if whatever other accessory you want, you can get it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right, and the that's the beautiful thing is she's made accessories to go with this. It's gonna match either one of
yeah.
the covers, so you can make things like that too. Um, are you doing any videos at all? I just wanna make sure that we like, let people know if you are going to be.
I'll make a video just to show you how to do the pattern itself.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not sure about the this assembling and but
Your
I'll show
assembly
it
is
anyway.
so simple, though.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
think
on the shoulder here,
yeah.
so I'll just make the video, a little video, just to show, just a sample to show how the pattern is made, but not the
Okay.
whole a whole gown. I'm not gonna make like you as a mini thing. So,
Yeah. No, and the only reason I'm making the little one is just so I mean, like, it's gonna be a little one. So,
yeah.
maybe this big, just to show people what I mean by my assembly and stuff like that. Other than that, it's not gonna be anything super duper fancy, but I just like to provide helper videos. Um, if you're watching this and you are already part of our the group on Facebook and you're part of our email list, you should have received your materials list at this point. But they are available in the Facebook group. And if you have any questions, there is, you can leave. My brain is just going, woo. If you have any questions, leave comments below the video. We will get back with you as we can and answer them, and just reach out to us on our social media because we're always available there as well. Do you have any tips or tricks that you would like to recommend to anybody before we finish our video?
Um, Not really. Not at this time. Just get your materials ready.
Hmm.
So that whenever we start, you don't have to be waiting on the way. You can crochet along with us so that you
Hmm.
finish on time. So
Yeah, yeah, and make sure that you guys post your pictures, your progress and stuff like that. Let us know what size you're making, all of that. The only tip that I am going to throw in there is that because each of these stripes, they are you start each one of them and finish each one of them, and you cut off after each one. At least on mine, you did. Did you do the same on yours?
yes, I did the same.
Yeah. So what I did in my second one so that I didn't have to, because my first one I left little tiny bits that were about that long, and then I had a hard time blending them into my tassel at the end. So what I did on the second one is I'm leaving a longer end when I attach it to and then crochet this way so that I can more easily incorporate it into my tassel later on. So, that's the only tip that I really have because it's a very, very simple pattern. And it's one of those ones that you're going to be able to whip through fairly quickly once you get the rhythm of the pattern down. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and say bye for now. And we can't wait to work with you guys this week. And like we have 2 weeks of this. So we're going to be back next week with another video and to answer any questions that you guys have. And is there anything else that you'd like to say, Pam?
Yeah, I want to say that I'm really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to meeting new people and working together and see how this comes about, because um, it's beach time, and I'm sure you are already preparing to go to the beach. So the
Yes.
earlier we
Ugh,
start, the better, because before you know it, fall will be here. So we need to make it and go to the beach.
absolutely. Yes.
Mhm.
And it is so hot here. This would be perfect for running around almost every day.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thanks so much for joining us today. Hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you next week.
Thank you.